I wonder how many of these companies you think are entering the space just because it's hot and there's a lot of funding versus the ones that will still be here, like 2 to 5 years later.
95% are going to die.
Yeah.
95% are going to die. There's also entertainment in watching companies die too.
So hey, what a week it has been. I'm currently at the airport on my way to London. And as someone who's seen their own country try to basically ruin its own economy by leaving the European Union, what's happened this week has been sobering, to say the least. Now, if you were caught up in the middle of it, if you have lost money, then don't panic. This is something that has happened before and it will happen again. And you shouldn't blame yourself for what has happened here. Some very, very smart minds took a bet on Terra, on UST, and they will be shaking their heads as to where they got it wrong today. And there'll be a lot of people piling on saying, I told you so. But they didn't say I told you so loud enough. If they really genuinely believe that this was a death spiral waiting to happen, maybe we could have done more. And maybe we at the Defiant should have done more to offer up content that balanced the view that Terra was as robust as it appeared to be. In hindsight, obviously, it's obvious. You look at Do Kwon, you look at his behavior, you look at the way he was managing the public image around what he was doing and belittling people who dared to criticize him. That's always a red flag. Always a red flag.
When you shop for plane tickets, you probably use Kayak, Expedia, or Google Flights. So why would you limit yourself to just one exchange when you trade crypto? To make sure you're getting the best possible price, you should use a DEX aggregator like Matcha. Matcha routes your orders across all the various DeFi exchanges on Ethereum, Polygon, Avalanche, BSC, Phantom, CeLo, and Optimism to provide the best possible prices without taking any commissions. Matcha has integrated fiat on-ramps so you can buy directly with your credit or debit card and uses smart order routing that splits your order across multiple liquidity sources. With Matcha, you can make limit orders on-chain so you can set and forget your DeFi trades, and now Matcha even offers gasless trading. Head over to matcha.xyz/Defiant and connect your wallet to start smarter with Matcha. Step Finance is the front page of Solana. Crypto moves fast with hundreds of applications and new things launching daily. Keeping track of it all is a full-time job. Step brings everything into one easy-to-use dashboard. Step's portfolio management dashboard enables Solana users to visualize, analyze, execute, and aggregate transactions across all Solana contracts at the click of a button. Step is built by DeFi degenerates for DeFi degenerates. Get started today by visiting step.finance and connect your wallet today. Avalanche Multiverse is a $290 million program spurring the growth of subnets. Avalanche's novel technology for infinite scalability. Subnets empower an unlimited number of projects to build entirely customized blockchains. So, who subnets? Everyone from GameFi projects like DeFi Kingdoms and Krabada to global enterprises like Deloitte and Lemonade are using subnets to empower Web3 applications without limits. Ready to see for yourself? Try a Multiverse project today. Good morning and good subnetting. Find more info at avax.network.
Now listen, that wasn't the only story this week, but when we see, as I woke up this morning, UST at 10 cents, as we saw a thousandth of a penny for Luna, it's just a complete resetting of reality for so many people. And I know a lot of people will leave the space now and never come back. I think the hardest thing here is regulation is going to come much faster than we expected. The US government, Janet Yellen, has all the ammunition they need to make a very strong opinion about what should be done in terms of regulation for stablecoins. I hope in the middle of all of this that DeFi doesn't get forgotten, that DeFi doesn't get seen as this toxic, ill-gotten gains kind of mechanic. We were talking to Bancor yesterday, and Bancor has survived since 2017 as an AMM that actually has good ideas and can do a lot of things very, very well. It's not perfect, of course, but when we talk about DeFi, really, it's not about farming, it's not about absurd APYs, it's about financial inclusion, it's about financial transparency, and it's about financial fairness, giving an opportunity to those who would never normally get it to get a little bit more, to make their money go a little bit further. And it's very easy for the US government to say, well, this is, we are concerned for your safety, but when they're printing money up the wazoo, they are only hurting those who will get hurt the most by that behavior. And now it's all coming home to roost. There are so many other things going on This is a week in which we saw Madonna grow trees and robotic caterpillars out of her wahoo, and I don't quite know what to make of all of that. How tone deaf can you be to release that at this point in the market? I mean, it was fun, right? State ETH depegged, mainly in reaction to what else was going on in the market. Everyone was trying to flee crypto as quickly as possible. And then in the middle of all of this, we have these NFTs, which is sort of just bubbling along. Like good projects, what does that even mean anymore? But projects with promise are doing well, seemingly resilient to this. And maybe that's because they're incredibly difficult to sell, or maybe that's because people are just on a different journey with them. And anyway, the long shot of this is that it's been a very sobering week. It would be remiss of me to make any kind of fun, jokey video to sum this all up. But it'll be a week that we remember for a very long time, and it's going to be a week that has huge repercussions for everything in crypto. And I think that there's going to be a reckoning for more than just Luna and Terra. I see talk this morning of some kind of resurrection plan, that it, in a sense, the token price wasn't too big to fail, but maybe the ideas, maybe the endeavor, maybe the talent that's attached to it will find a way to bring some piece of it back. But I have to say, you know, the toxicity around it, around the Luna brand, around Terra, that's not going to go away. This thing is done. If you saw BitConnect, this is our BitConnect for this bull run. And I'm sure there will be another one. But I predicted at the end of last year that we would see a $1 billion hack in DeFi. This wasn't it. This was a multi-billion dollar collapse, something far, far worse. So, you know, just another day in crypto. For anyone who's lost money here, please don't give up on it. There is some really good things here, and there's some really good people here, and we will continue to try and report on it in the sanest, most sensible way we can, and continue to offer up a broad range of opinions so that it isn't just, this is amazing, this is great, this is going to change the world, because that patently is a lie. So this is Robin reporting to you from the airport, wishing you well, wishing you health, and whatever you do, don't rush into any decisions right now, because you may well regret them. I will see you on the other side. Stay safe out there. Peace.